What's going on, guys? I want to talk today about pull-ups and frequency and consistency. I get a lot of messages of people asking how to do more pull-ups. Most people, it seems like, are pretty shitty at doing pull-ups in general. And I've heard it said by a lot of good strength coaches that your pull-up weighted max should match your bench press 1 rep max. I think this is probably wildly untrue for most people. If you can bench 275 and you weigh 180, you should be able to do a 1 rep with 90 pounds hanging. One of the keys to doing pull-ups and really anything else in life is that you have to be consistent with it. A couple of my friends, you know, they'll go to do some lifts or they'll do pull-ups or whatever, and they're always like, oh fuck, I can only do 3 pull-ups or 4 pull-ups. And I always want to ask them, like, how many pull-ups do you think the universe owes you to be able to do? You will be able to do more pull-ups if you do a lot of pull-ups. You have to constantly be applying yourself at the things that you want to get good at. Whether this is writing or doing artwork or getting stronger, if you're not consistently working towards it every single day, it's not going to happen for you. So don't sit there and bitch and complain about how I can only do 3 or 4 pull-ups and my bench press sucks. Get out there and start working on it consistently. With pull-ups, there's a couple different ways you can do this. Number one is if you cannot do one single pull-up, what you want to do is you want to do eccentric pull-ups. You focus on the negative portion of the movement. Or you can use a band. I don't use a band. I don't have one here. It's because I fucking kick ass at doing pull-ups. But if you have a band, you can use a band to help you do that. But I prefer this motion because I think it sucks more, and I usually think that things that suck more work better. So this is the eccentric pull-up here. What you do is you jump into the top part of the motion, and then you slowly let yourself down until you're touching the floor again. You want to make that negative portion about 4 to 6 seconds, and you want to do as many of those as you can in a day, every single day. If you want to get better at doing them, come out and do them. One of the ways you can do that is by laddering them. Do 1, then do 2, then do 3, then do 4, then do 5. If you do that every day, you'll have done 15 pull-ups every single day, and then what you want to do is after a week, try for a real pull-up. If you still can't hit it, keep doing your eccentric ones until you can start hitting one real pull-up, or you're doing your banded ones or whatever. If you're already doing pull-ups and you say you can only do like 6 or 8 or whatever, the majority of people I think cannot do 10 pull-ups, which blows my mind. But if you can't do 10 and you want to be able to do 10, start out by doing as many as you can weighted. So you can get one of these things, like a plate carrier style weight vest. This one's from Uncommon Breed. It's a pretty good weight vest. Or you can just use the chain and a weight. I recommend starting out at around 10 or 20 pounds. Do 1 if you can do them weighted. From there, till you can't do any more weighted, then do as many as you can unweighted. Ladder those sets, do it the same way. From there, every single time you start doing pull-ups, do with higher weight to lower weight to unweighted. I promise you, if you do this every single day, you'll be able to do a lot more. And pull-ups are one of those things that you can throw into every single workout. I like to superset them in with my squats. I like to superset them in with my bench. Anywhere that I feel like I've got time to breathe during a workout, I'll superset pull-ups in there. So like I said, with anything, it's consistency and doing it as much as you can possibly do it. If you want to get good at something, the key is to do that.